500k for some people is just a number, but for me it was a proof that this crochet thing isn't just a hobby. For me it was the beginning of something real, something great. Hi, my name is Mercy, the hands and heart behind Mercy, and today I'm sharing the real behind the scenes story of how I made my first 500,000 naira in my business. What worked, what flopped, and what I wish I knew earlier. So, how I started being intrigued and interested when I was in school or even before that. But I remember I've been doing that, I've been practicing, learning, watching videos, like how everyone started. When it became a real thing for me was during COVID, end of 100 level. So it was COVID, and I had the idea to just make nose masks. I was in Cotonou, guys. I was in Benin Republic, and I schooled there. For those that do not know that, I started making nose masks, and people were actually buying. I know because when people are actually like, they give my vibe, they value the things that are handcrafted. It was actually useful, and instead of buying disposable masks, you can actually buy mine and use. If it's dirty, you wash. You can have different colors. When it's dirty, you just wash it. And I also remember when I was in Cotonou, I was learning French, and there's this Ghana girl that she was making it in her room. That was my first time seeing, because I've been practicing for years and I don't know how people make it to have quality. That she used 2 strands, I think 3 strands or 2 strands, but I know that she wasn't using one strand. I know she wasn't doing that. Like, oh, and she was making a bra top, a bralette. I can't forget that. I can remember her room to today. So like, oh my goodness. So that is how it was. So that was why during COVID I was able to put what I saw to practice by doubling the strands. So if you're in Nigeria, you're wondering why your yarn isn't coming out as quality as others, just double the strands. So I wasn't moved by money at all. I was only in search of my purpose, my plan, God's plan for me. I'm a Christian. So I know that every human being on this earth has that one thing that they will do, and they're going to like go big, become a billionaire with it. Trust me, every human being on this earth, God created you with a purpose, with your own talents. Okay, find it. Some people like me, we have multiple talents. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't think I want to dive into that in this video. Anything with hand skills, just leave it for me. I'm going to slay it. But I came to the point where I was like wondering, like, okay, I have all this talent. Then which one should I really niche? Because having too much can be a bad and good thing sometimes. Because at first you are just all over the place. Even when I came back from school, I stopped doing anything crochet. Knife hit my hand when I was cutting a shrunk potato, and knife injured me. I took a long break, and when we moved out of the house that we were staying then, we moved to Festac, and one day Odmodu hat was trending. Like, someone from Koto told me that, Missy, can you do this? This is actually trending right now. Like, can you do this? I can be selling it for you. If you do it, I'll sell it for you. The person didn't stick to his promise, but I was like, okay, if this can be sold 15k in the market, it was actually sold 15k in the market, guys. Is that what I heard? I don't know. So I said, okay, I can actually make this and sell it for like 4k or 3k. When I made my first on model, how people were like liking it, family, friends were like impressed, and I think that was the beginning of like the candle lights, the bulb lights shining before the light was dimmed. Then immediately I made that Odwodo hat. All the lights just went on. Alright? And that was the beginning of today. My first real money, my first not real money, I feel all monies are real. Well, like the first big money I made at once was when I got my first order from UK. The person ordered like 13. Just go back to my second YouTube video on this channel. You're going to see the video of me packing the orders. I made like I think I made 100 something or 200k. I can't remember exactly. I think it was last year. Before that, I was making sales because I was getting orders from different parts in Nigeria. So at that time, my pricing were low. I remember making beanie for like 5k. That's my highest price. Can you imagine that? Like beanie hats was like my to me that was big money. I was selling it for 5k. That was like big money to me. I was just impressed on how I can actually make money with my skills. So I was getting views. I was getting attention on TikTok, and I was getting customers. Like TikTok is my like my destiny helper. If you know me, you know that I'm always buying something new. I'm someone that I can never get tired of trying out something new. So I remember buying foreign yarns, buying jewelry stuffs because I want to like see if I can make jewelries alongside my hats, and I have them, but jewelry did not really make sales, and I'm glad it didn't make sales because I made sales, but not like as I expected. But I'm glad it didn't make sales because of the gold I was using, the metals, the necklace things I was using weren't actually the best. Unless if I want to start making jewelries, they are going to be beads. Do you get? They're going to be beads because the normal the chains were not original, and I tried to look for where to get original ones, but I couldn't find. If I'm to go back, I have to start doing beads or jewelries instead. This example of the products I made. Can you guys see? See the iron I used to hang these beads from gold is now bronze right now. My packaging weren't good then, but right now better than how it used to be before. I don't want when I start using a good package, I will then increase my pricing. I usually put price with my conscience, calculate everything accurately. Alright, I don't like I said, I'm a Christian. Deep one at that. I don't like my conscience judging me. I just put everything how it's supposed to be to avoid sleeping and having nightmares. This is what I use to pack my clothes right now. I use it to pack my clothes right now. I have a smaller one for earrings and for keychains. And see the keychain on keychain. I ordered this recently from Timo. The packaging is a bit different. I love it. This is strawberry. I'm gifting it to this client. She ordered something that is above 30k, so she got this gift. And the only thing I need to change right now is that I need to buy a bigger nylon because people are ordering for clothes now, and people are even ordering more than one bucket hat, one ruffled hat, and this cannot contain. I need like a bigger one. Now let's go to the mistakes that I made. Alright. The mistakes I made in my business that I'm going to tell you now so that you won't repeat the same mistake. You're going to price your work very well. My strategy back then was that let me just get out the customers first. Let me just put the price for the yarn. Not no much workmanship for me for now till I gather my customers and they see my work and like it. Then I can now increase my price to how it's supposed to be. It sounds like a good idea. But I tell you, it's not. Alright, so what if people doesn't like your order and they don't come back anymore? How do you plan to, invest? How do you plan to have the money to invest more on your business? So I underpriced myself at the beginning. So that's like one of my obvious mistake. People that knew me then will tell me now, oh, your works are now expensive. Even back then, people are like really, really funny. Back then, it was still expensive to them. This crochet stuff takes time. I would spend like more than 10 hours, more than 24 hours, more than 2 days making an item only to price it cheap. It wasn't paying me. I remember when I was like more drained. People were ordering like 10 things. I was getting 10 orders in a week. I was working so hard. What made me to increase my price when I got that UK order. After that, I just increased all my prices. It increased a little bit after I got the order from the UK customer, because I worked so hard for in a short, because we have deadline, in a short period of time, only for me to not see any gain. Like, the gains were going to yarn. I was buying yarn because sometimes I might call a price and I'm not sure if the yarn will be enough or not. Tell me how the money mostly went for me buying yarn to make the stuff, and I spent morning and night. I was like, guys, burnt out is real. Alright, feeling burnt out is a real thing, and most of the time is what discourage people to keep going in business. Because if you calculate the stress that you went through and the gain that work gave you, hi, my goodness, I don't even blame people that give up. Because how I'm standing here, I don't know. Doing things that are underpriced used to make me feel burnt out, because I'll be working so hard. And I remember that all the money went to the yarn alone. Went to the yarn alone. I'm like, no, 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 this is not worth it. Another mistake I made was accepting, like, not setting boundaries. That's just the word, not setting boundaries. Because I would accept orders that does not flow with my vibe, like with my energy, with my, that are very, my goodness. Let me just explain this for you. Now that I have a niche, I know that I'm a Christian girly. I don't want to make exposing things. Alright? I don't like making exposing things. The clothes, this person I was texting a few minutes ago, ordered something short and a crop top. I'm not going to post her work. I just take a picture of it. I'm not going to post it because it does not resonate with my brand. Because I know her, she's my friend and my former neighbor. I made it for her. But I'm sure next time when she comes, I'm going to show her the things I'm making. I don't make, undecent things. My brand in the nearest future will prove my point that I'm saying now. I believe in that decency can be found, sexy can be found in decency. Decency can be found in sexy. I never want to put it. Alright? Dressing sexy does not mean you will be exposed every time. You can be covered and still be looking sexy. And I'm going to bring it out with my brand. Just look at the picture I took now. My mannequin looks sexy, and with the whole long skirts. Alright, this is a long skirt. I took my brand serious this year. I know that this business is actually God's plan for me. Even though He gave me multiple talents, everything will become useful eventually. For example, like I said, I've been trying to become a content creator and influencer for years. All the things I have learned during those periods, I'm applying them into my business, making me to have more views, more customers. Can you guys see me? More views, more customers, because of my editing skills, my picture skills, everything skills in that part. All right, because as a small business owner, you're going to be your own photographer, be your social media manager, you're going to be everything literally. So because of that experience I had, it's very useful to me. Many people are doing crochet business, but if you go to their page, then it's not attractive. But in my page, it's kind of, even though it's kind of look alike, but there's something about my own pictures and my own edits. Alright, I understand branding, and I understand don't mix personal life with business. Even if you see my face on my social media accounts, I'll be close to my brand. Alright, you will not see me for no just reason, or because I saw a TikTok trend and I want to be part of it. I'll not come to my business page and do it. Holy Ghost fire. That is not me, alright? You will not see me doing personal stuff on my business page. People think, oh, because a business is going viral, let them use their business to promote their own personal page. That's not professional. If you're a business owner and you're not receiving order, you're not for 1 month, 2 months, you've not gotten any order, don't stress. Bible says do not worry about anything. Alright, do not worry, because the one that will going to come will drain you. So take that time and rest. If they don't have pick up from my pattern in my life and my business, then whenever I am not having any sales, I will just need to use that period and rest, because I just booked a ride to deliver this. In this stage of my business, I've created my own personal stuffs. I feel like my safe zone is mostly creating my own piece. So somebody's safe zone is creating what people created already. I believe and I know that everyone on this earth was created for a reason, for a purpose, and you cannot limit yourself to working for someone. Do not despise small beginnings. Do not feel like it is stress. Actually, it's fun. When people don't know that babies are fun until they have them. Even though they cry, excuse me, even though babies cry and do a lot of annoying things, they will always tell you that having babies were the best decisions they made in their life. The same way, small business, that's the way it is. It comes with its own stress and roller coaster of emotions, but at the end of the day, it pays off. Think about forever. Think far. Like in this situation, you become the Lulu, because nobody actually knows tomorrow. That's why you have to be obedient. I'm a Christian, like I say, and I believe that how God communicates with us is by putting things in our hearts, putting drives in our hearts. If you need a channel to always come to feel inspired to start your own business, this is what I'm making the channel to be all about. And I hope you subscribe so that you can always come back and get inspired, get motivated, because I want to be doing that on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time on my YouTube channel, and I will link my website on my description for you to go shop if you see anything that you love to buy or you want to support a small business owner. I'll be honored. I'll be blessed. Thank you so much. And I think I'm going to put a code for people on YouTube to shop with on my website, so that you can get gifts. You can get free gifts from me. My gifts are mostly keychains or earrings. Those little cute stuffs are my gifts. So I think I'm going to make a code for that. So when you order, I will know that you're from YouTube. I'm going to put gifts for you. Should I do that? I'm going to do that. If I've already done that, I'll put something on the screen so that you can get a gift from me shopping from this video. Alright, I love you so much. Thank you for watching.